I have something really yummy to share today, and it is air fry crab dips. So yummy. All right, so let's get to the recipe. It is 8 ounces of cream cheese. So I got my cream cheese ready here. So I usually go for the Philadelphia brand if I could, but any brand will do, but probably full fat for the best taste. This is not a diet food for sure. All right, 2 tablespoons of mayo. So I have my Kewpie mayo here. It doesn't have a label, but this is Japanese mayo. I definitely like this in lieu of regular mayonnaise, but regular mayonnaise will work too. So 2 tablespoons of mayo, 2 tablespoons of evaporated milk. So here is my Carnation evaporated milk, and you can use any brand. I don't think it'll change the taste, but this is the brand I always use. 8-ounce flaked imitation crab. So here is my imitation crab. I'm gonna flake it in a little bit here, but this is a star product of the dip, and it is 8 ounces. So this is a brand I always get. I never really get any other brand, and this is at your local regular grocers. Crab Classic. I've tried other brands that didn't have good labeling or from the Asian store, but I really like to stick with ones I'm really familiar and know that the recipe will come out good, and it's Crab Classic. So that is about 8 ounces, and I'm going to flake that up. 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. So here's my onion. 1/4 teaspoon salt. I have my house salt here. And 1/4 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce. So this is my Worcestershire sauce. And then of course optional wasabi, and of course your choice of chips. They could be like celery in lieu of chips if you want to do it like keto, or you could just do tortilla chips. I have some wasabi here, and we'll be using that later. Okay, so let's get to the recipe. I'm gonna get myself a bowl here. So all those ingredients that I had named off, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. So this is my 8 ounces of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of mayo. So I was trying to count the carbs on this, and I don't think there's much carbs. So cream cheese doesn't really have carbs, mayo doesn't really have carbs. So let's go and see by the end if this is a true low carb diet, keto style diet. Okay, 2 tablespoons of mayo, 2 tablespoons of evaporated milk. So let's see, 2 tablespoons of evaporated milk, so not many carbs in that either, so I'll do that. 1, 2 tablespoons of evaporated milk, 8 ounces of flaked imitation crab. So this is the imitation crab that we talked about. So I'm just gonna aggressively flake them really quick here. So this is what they look like really up close. Okay, so imitation crab is really a fish product. So it's not really a crab product. It just has the feel and the taste of crab, but it really is a fish product. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to flake it up here. So I did my cream cheese, my mayo, my evaporated milk, and then this is the imitation crab. All right, so there you go. I'm going to flake it up some more when I put it into the bowl here. And then, let's see, 2 tablespoons chopped onion. Alright, so this is, I usually like sweet onions in all my stuff, so the onions don't overtake the recipe. So, but if you had to do regular onions and that's all you had, that's okay too. But my stuff is always sweet onions. Okay. Let's see, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Alright, so let's see, 1/4 teaspoon salt. I'm going to kind of measure with my fingers there. But with the Worcestershire sauce, I'm going to go ahead and use, I don't want to overpower it by a miscalculation, so I'm going to go ahead and use 1/4 teaspoon measurement here. Alright, so let's get this all mixed up. So this just seems, as I'm looking at all the ingredients, it seems on the side of keto, low carb, because the cream cheese, the crab, the milk, not too much sugar in it. So, but it is high fat for sure because of the cream cheese. But if you want a treat and you have to do that low carb diet where you have a little bit of fat, then this is a good treat. All right. Okay, so I'm mixing it up here. I'm going to show you an up close of what it looks like. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and put it in our little baking dishes and into the air fryer. But I wanted to show you an up close of what it looks like. You can see, can't really see the onions and stuff, but you can definitely see the crab meat. All right, so the next step is I have my air fryer here, and I'm gonna go ahead and the recipe was made for the oven, and so I'm looking at the recipe now. It's 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, but we kind of have to cut that in half because it's an air fryer. So I'm gonna test it, and I'm just by knowing what this particular air fryer, this Ninja 4-quart, I'm gonna cut the cooking time in half. So I'm gonna put it at 350 for 10 minutes. Okay, so I turned it on, so the time is 10 minutes. And then the temp will be 350. Okay. So I have my cooking trays here. It's just about the size of a hand. And these fit inside the air fryer. And I just happen to have these. I use these little pound cake shape holders for all my banana cakes that I give to the families and stuff. And so it's a perfect fit that fits in the air fryer that I can do casseroles and such. So I thought this would be a great one to also put in the air fryer. So I'm going to go ahead and now put it into the air fryer. I'm going to take half and put half of that into the air fryer and put it in there. Okay. And then take the other half and put it into the air fryer. Alright, so this is my 4-quart. It's about the size of a hand. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my hot crab dip into the air fryer and leave it alone. Just press start. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes. So after 6 minutes, I decided that for this air fryer, the Ninja air fryer, that 6 minutes was a better cooking time. I initially thought 10 minutes, but this is so efficient. I didn't want them to burn. So 6 minutes is good, but every air fryer is different. So definitely up to 10 minutes. If your air fryer is a little bit on the mild side, but this Ninja air fryer is a mean one. So 6 minutes, okay, at 350 if you happen to have a Ninja. Okay, so this is how they turned out. Don't they look really good? I am going to try to take it out without burning myself here. Okay. Okay, so let's get you a close-up. This is the first one. So that's a hot crab dip, and this is the second one. Unfortunately, it doesn't produce a lot for a party unless you can get like 10 cream cheese and, I don't know, do the recipe 10 times. But this will go fast, so definitely if you want to do it for a party, I would say like do the recipe times 10. And that's a lot of cream cheese, but if it's on sale, oh yeah, definitely do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and be brave and cut into it so I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. The middle looks cooked and formed. The top is browned. It's coming off out of the foil well. And there you go. It's still steaming hot. Doesn't that look so yummy? I can't wait to dig into this one. All right. I had cooked this before. I recognized the recipe from a long time ago. But of course it was in the oven, and I've only had the air fryer about 3 years. Not this air fryer, but using the air fryer about 3 years. So I've gotten very comfortable with using the air fryer and substituting oven cooked recipes into air fried recipes so I can get a faster result. And it's also very fun to have it on the tabletop. But there you go. Air fried hot crab dip. And what we can do too is, I mentioned earlier, if you wanted to put wasabi on top, you could do that. So this is actually tasting like a sushi roll, minus the sushi roll, minus the seaweed. But you can go ahead and just kind of put it on top here, if you like, to just add more hotness to it. Oops, another one here. Just like that. All right. Well, I hope that you try this and that you like it, and let me know how it goes. Take care.